So if I can just start by getting your name, please.
It's Charlie Fernandez.
Charlie, what does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these guys have been going away and interviewing people on the phones or audio, video, whatever, just to get a broader understanding of their subject matter. What things come to mind when you think about sex?
I think the whole manipulation theme is good,
yeah.
Because it's not just girls do this to men and men do this to girls. It's a two-way street sort of thing.
Yeah.
Madman. Josh McLaren.
Josh.
It's about sex.
It's about sex.
There we go.
And
That's what I
facts
was going
behind
to say.
sex.
Sex. Yeah, there you go.
There was different subjects on sex and
Yeah.
why it's good and why it's bad and
we're looking at
exploring it. Yeah.
I've got lines that I've wrapped up and prepared. I've hit my prime, now my decision is declared. Yeah, I will climb to the top like I'm risen up the stairs. Rhyme till I drop like my lyrics on my prayers.
My name's Jenny Few, aka Pink Princess. I want to change people's views on what consent is, because most people are just like, oh yeah, 16, but they just don't care.
Yeah.
But it's important.
Do you understand the pain I've been through?
The way my heart aches every time I see you.
I felt lost, what we had was never true.
Had to let you go, what else could I do?
k.i.d, Tyler Palmer. We looked at genitalia names.
Genitalia? Oh, okay.
Yeah. As many names as we could come up with for genitalia.
Yeah, good and bad reasons to have sex. You've all heard my name, but no one is knowing me. Part of guidance, that's what my dad's showing me. I'm from Gosport, where we got these broken streets. Pray hard every day, hold tight my rosary.
I'm a researcher and I'm a psychologist. That's my background from the University of Southampton. And it's great to be here because we've been talking about this for quite a few months now, and to finally meet everyone here is exciting.
I do research on sexual health. I also work with the government quite a lot on advising them on policies and so on. So I'm really, really excited about this because we're working with a bunch of highly creative people who know their communities well. So it helps us understand what is going on at the moment in the whole field of sexuality and sex education using a genre which is really, really exciting. So it's not what I normally do, but I'm really, really looking forward to it.
13th of February here.
Yeah.
We're doing a performance, and the 19th of February in London, Camden, Roundhouse.
Excellent.
Big up, Ty.
The different side, not just the music side, then we've got the research side this time, so we know exactly what we've got to do. We've done fake interviews, so we know what questions are appropriate, not what's not appropriate, how we're going to do it, what age we're going to target.
Worked hard on exactly what this project is all about, and I'm really looking forward to the final product. I think it's really exciting, one of the most exciting things I've ever done.
Can you say a bit about what your track's about?
I've done a spoken word poem, which is a very wide-based track, covers a lot of the stuff we was talking about here on the sexology program, covering sex education, like relationship problems, like reasons to have sex, bad, like how everyone considers sex as a bad thing nowadays.
What is love if people need asking? How is marriage good if people need classes? You can't help who you fall for, that's true. So love isn't blind, but it does need glasses.
Well, I've got 4 tracks.
My heart's frozen, but my mind is on.
Yeah, so into my boys I went ghost as shit. I went through wave after wave, but now the coast is clear.
I've got a track called Love, which is about a breakup and how I felt after, I don't know, having my heart broken, as sour as that sounds. Lust is about sex, pretty much, and how it can be used as if it's an agreement with 2 people that is not just, I don't know, sex, it's just a beautiful.
So I thought I was lost, had no vision in life, they're booking me now. So look at me now, yeah, my decision was right. Last time that you've messed with my mind, I'm done with your games, I'm not playing this time, I'm cold-hearted. With no feelings inside, you are a bit on the side. There's no written background with no honor or pride, or my decision to climb.
Did your research process teach you anything new about the subject?
It did. A lot of people have different opinions, obviously, so it taught me to not be so forthcoming with my opinions, because it might offend someone else. Like what I'm saying, a lot of people could agree with, but a lot of people could disagree with, and So I'll put a balance in there for that.
Now that the research is done and the tracks are all recorded, how do you feel?
I feel sad because I want to be making more music, but I'm happy because it's another good cause. It's another good thing that's been put together to to help the youth to keep out of trouble. It's a positive project.
He's being beaten by the weakness of feeling empathy from distance, but I feel inner peace from leaving this. I feel as if I've been the kid to reason with my reasons, bringing back to put some reasoning in them. You'll come back and then you leave and I'll be eating up again.
And is this project what you expected?
No, actually. I expected when Jinx said, oh yeah, there's 2 researchers coming in from universities. I thought I'm going to be sat here, it's going to be like school. We sat in a lesson, but no, it was really fun. It was good to meet people who actually work in a field that we're going to write about.
Because I thought it was just going to be just, this is about sex, this is what it is, blah 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 blah. But it's not. It's more about expanding your own mind about it, rather than just telling people what it's about.
And how do you feel about performing the tracks?
Yeah, I'm buzzing. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I feel good. Buzzing. London, here I come.
And now that you've reached the performance stage, what are your thoughts, looking back at the experience?
My overview on the whole experience, I don't know, it's astonishing of what we've done in such a short period.
We were approached by Wellcome to take part in this, and we said, could we help choose the music hub? And they said, no, we're going to choose the music hub ourselves and then introduce you. So it was like a blind date. So we were very nervous, but it's turned out it's been an absolute privilege. I know everyone's saying nice things about everybody, but it really has been. We do research all over the place, and it's often quite boring, but this has been, I really, really look forward to meeting up with some highly inspiring people.
I wrote a song, and then I took myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. I wrote a spoken word poem for the project to broaden what I do, really. And they're both, just based on a lot of different things, concepts of love, concepts of what sex is about and what's right and what's wrong in that.
The take on some of the issues that these young people have come up with has been incredible, completely new, and we've been in the field for a really long time.
Hello. Hello. Oh yeah, ready when you are, Salman. This is called Lust.
Sign meaning just an upfront agreement. No, she's off my beating. No, didn't know drinks, just phone act screaming. I can feel this freedom. No strings attached cause I freedom. Don't stop getting attached or I'm leaving. I put Connie on every time. No way I'm breathing.
And the rest of the wicked, you can continue to act with that thing with two other women. I'm thinking about taking a little big fool, y'all niggas. Little dicks in you again, stiff competition.
Thank you very much.
But what would you say about the importance of really being open and discussing these subjects?
Well, if you're not open about it, then you're not gonna learn much from it, really. So if you're open about it, then at least you know all the facts and you know what's what. But if you're not open about it, then you're just gonna go out and do something silly, maybe. So I think it's important.
Do you want this one?
I don't mind, I'll have anyone.
Thank you. The law means nothing when it comes to consent. Teens just ignore it and then the rules are bent. You hear of kids younger than 12 having sex while their parents are asleep in another bed. This is not the way it has to be.
Used to being in the studio trying to get the track down. Glad to get to the performance stage and show people what we've actually got, see who agrees and disagrees with our thoughts and opinions.
Being different is worth debating. Sex nowadays isn't sacred. And they told me to undress my mind, but what they didn't know, my mind was already naked.
How do you feel about, performing in London?
Oh, I'm so nervous. But I think it'll be really good. I mean, I'm really looking forward to performing, and I think it'll be nice to hear what other people have come up with as well.
We're at the service station. Where are we heading?
London, Camden.
Excellent. What are we doing?
Performing at Roundhouse.
How are you feeling about it?
Buzzing as anything, mate. It's representing. There's water in bottles. We've never had this before.
I've been as if we get to reason with no reason, but there isn't even reasoning in it. And I'll be leaving you and killing you and fooling with your friends.
Bad like you're gonna run or whatever. Everybody calls you clever, but these little people on the roadway, they say, oh, you whatever.
Sweats is hot, and he's not gonna go back into that dark hole. He's not gonna mend the fall, he's not gonna run to where he started from.
Yes, Jinx! Oh, Jenny, you've done well.
Yay! Hi, Jigs.
How'd you feel?
Awesome. They picked my song.
We've got a whole audience of young people here, plus sexologists, we've got songwriters, we've also got people at home. Hello, people at home. Hello. So yes, we are being live streamed. Hand over first of all, I think Mad Max coming up first.
Hello, hope you're enjoying the night. This is a track called Love that I've done a remix of B.O.B's Airplanes, so I hope you enjoy it.
I know my place, I'm distressed on my face. Are you impressed on my face? Yeah, I'm dealing with it possibly. Or am I is a question? I'm a grown man who's crying in his bedroom. You're on your own now, I'm dying for some headroom. Should I stay, should I go? I'm looking for redemption. Nothing left to say, I can't be dealing with this tension. Won't believe in what I say, I pray for no temptation. Never achieve, just got dreams, motivation. And now I become weak, I'm falling apart, disintegration. Thank you.
Oh, is this one? Yeah, there's one. This track I came up with, I was just sort of like toying with the ideas of, you know, of relationships, just the general basis of relationships and how they can go wrong, you know, and how it's, you know, it's not just one person to blame and one gender that does certain things. I don't know, I guess you'll have to listen to understand, but I'm a complicated kind of guy, so.
But after picturing these miracles and living in these prison walls, there's more to fulfill, cause I've been told, I've been built up feeling ridiculed. The reason I seem cynical is simple: rob your heart and take it like a criminal. You forever chase that individual that's back protecting you, forget that she existed too. Not to mention all the pain that she inflicted too. What we gonna do? Another tune to change the mood, exclude the misconstrued illusion, fusing emotion with music is confusing. Music fusion is the reason that I'm still making moves, producing.
The law means nothing when it comes to consent. Teens just ignore it and then the rules are bent. You hear of kids younger than 12 having sex while their parents are asleep in another bed. When I was that age, I was out playing chicken, and now all the boys are more interested in loving. Why can't the teens just be law-abiding and embrace the childhood that God is providing? Stop hiding, son. Your dad already knows that you've been sneaking girls in under his nose. That's my boy, good on you, son. But do me a favour and don't tell your mum. This is not the way it has to be. Living in this society. Here comes a question about consent. Was it rape or was it unmeant? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to introduce his song and introduce how and why it came about. Please put your hands together for Time!
We've done a lot of research, our group done a lot of research, don't know about everyone else. But yeah, we've done a lot of research, so yeah, I think I made this song just to show that everyone's got different opinions on different things, and it doesn't matter what you think, because we all respect each other. Normally I'll be doing the same as like the other two boys, but do a spoken word poem tonight, change it a little. I hope you all like it.
Go on, Tyra!
Thank you.
What is love if people need asking? And how is marriage good if people need classes? You can't help who you fall for, true. So love isn't blind, but it does need glasses. How can we live in such a modern day of age when they teach us that sex is bad straight away? They teach us not to speak to people, stay away. Well, is that really the best way to stay safe? They teach us statistics of rape are filling up, and 1 in 5 of us in the class will have chlamydia. Sex education, we should just get rid of you, because there is good reasons to have sex. When a guy meets a girl, perfect, and they don't want sex but they want to make love, how can anyone tell them it's wrong then? So I'll get smart with it for your brains before sex get girls, make foreplay, start or remain on intercourse. Use your head, suck the best out of the day. Hands, toss all the pain away. In his own room, masters debating all day. People are stuck up, ain't no one fake, and now they're stuck in the middle like a hallway. It's being different, it is worth debating. Sex nowadays isn't sacred, cause they told me to undress my mind, but what they didn't know, my mind was already naked.
So please, one last huge round of applause for all 4 artists from Havant. You have Mad Mac, t.p.k, Pink Princess and Ty.
So, Charlie, how did you find that went?
It went alright, it could have gone a little bit better, but...
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I was at the back, they stormed it, didn't they?
Yeah,
Havant massive.
Did, it went amazing, everyone loved it, screaming, shouting.
So, Mr. k.i.d, spoken word, first time in public.
Yeah.
Good, yeah?
Yeah.
You going to do it again?
Someone told me it's the best thing they've heard all night, so I'm a proud man.
How did that go?
It went really good actually. The
It
crowd
did.
were like, what?
It was
I
amazing.
hope they listened to what I was saying.
They did.
It's very important.
A lady. Who might you be?
I'm Pink Princess's mum, and I'm well.
Excellent. She rocked it, didn't she?
Amazing. She rocked it. They all did. They were amazing.
Excellent.
Absolutely brilliant.
So, Phil, made it on the documentary. Normally the person behind the camera.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
How do you reckon it's going tonight?
Yeah, no, brilliant. Once again, the young people have done us proud, as themselves proud, representing 100%. Big up to them.
Excellent.
Really proud.